we are asked to find the derivative let's say we are asked to find the derivative. This should be number 4. Okay. The derivative of 3x to the power 2 times, let's say we have 4x squared plus 5x plus 1 to the power, let's say, we have something like 7. We have that. If you look at this question, you need to apply 2 rules, not 1 rule. 2 rules. The first rule is the product rule. Second, the chain rule. So here's how you're going to do it. You say solution. Okay. The first thing you need to do, you can say, let u be equal to 4x squared plus 5x plus 1. Then we know that y will be equal to 3x squared times u to the power 7. You simplify your expression like this. You simplify your question like that. So what are you going to do now? You are going to apply the product rule. You are going to apply the product rule here. You can say dy dx, according to the product rule, we have, let's say this is f of x, you can say that of x times g of x, this is f of x, and let's say that is g of u. Since there is a u, we can put a u there. And then plus g of u, the derivative of g of u, and then times f of what? X. So, what you do now here, you are going to find the derivative of this. If we say this is f of x, or h of x, or any that you think of. So if we find the derivative of that, the derivative of dx, 3x squared, by the way, you can write like that. The derivative of that, you find that it is 6x. Yes?
Is the question going to
Where?
on dividing
Here?
yes.
dy dx.
The formula, okay, you repeated it from
No, this is the general formula. This is the general formula from the product rule. Remember? Oh. We had something like, let's say you have 3x, 5x squared plus 2. Let's say something like that. So I know what you remember, you say, let v be equal to what? 3x to the power 5. And then you let's say u or s or p is equal to 5x squared plus 2. That's what you remember, right? Okay. So we can do the same thing here. Let me apply what you can remember. So here you can say, after you get that, you can say let v be equal to 3x squared. And then you have let P be equal to U to the power T 7. You have that. What are you going to do next? You say dv dx is equal to what? dv dx is equal to 6x. And then we have du dp du. This guy is going to give you what? 7u to the power 6. You have that part. What are you going to do next? So when you differentiate this guy we have differentiated, there we have also differentiated. What are you going to differentiate again? We are going to work out using the product rule. So we are going to say this guy, which is 3x squared dot u to the power 7. This guy, when you differentiate it, you need to have 6x times what we had here, which is a u to the power 7, u to the power 7, plus, again, this guy which we had, which is 7, u to the power 6, times 3x to the power 2. We have that. So, this guy is the derivative of that. That guy is the derivative of that. What are we supposed to do next? Let's find the derivative of this part. Let's find the derivative of that part. So we are saying u is equal to 4x squared plus 5x plus 1 to the power 7 to the power 7. And then if we say let's s be equal to what is inside, which is 4x to the power 2 plus 5x plus 1. So meaning this u will be equal to s to the power 7. From there, we can say du ds is equal to 7s to the power 6. 7s to the power 6. And then, if we differentiate ds, dx, we are going to have 4 times 2, that's an 8, x plus c, 5. Okay. So we have how many derivatives? So this guy, we have derived it, which is here. This guy, we have derived it, which is where, which is here and that one. So when we look at this guy, when you look at this guy, for you to work out on this guy, you need to do what? To use the chain rule. So we use the chain rule here. So you say du ds is equal to 7s to the power 6 dot 8x plus 5. Okay. From there, we can find that, this guy is the same as 7. Yes.
You say that u is equal to that when you are beginning. When the same u is equal to that at the beginning.
It has been repeated. Oh. Okay, it's the same. It's the same. We'll redo it once more. This one, I'm just giving an idea for you to know what is supposed to be done. So here we have 7 s. S, we know that it is here, which is 4x to the power 2 plus 5x plus 1 to the power 6. Then dot. What did we find? Here it is 8x plus 5. Okay. So, this is the derivative. This is the derivative of that. This is the derivative of that. So what you need to do now is to use the product rule. What you need to do now is to use the product rule. So for you to find the product rule, you have this, and you also have somewhere here, this guy here. So you apply the product rule. Okay. Don't worry, it shall be repeated. For some of you, so you apply the product rule. Here we have that, and we have that. So we are going to use this guy and that guy. So you use the product rule here. So dy dx, we are going to say this will be times that. So you just say 7 times this will be times that, not that. So this whole thing times that, you are having 21x squared. Then you are going to have 4x squared plus 5x plus 1 to the power 6. And then you have 8x plus 5 to the power nothing. And then plus, you say the derivative of that times that. So you are going to have 6x times 4x squared plus 5x plus 1 to the power 7. That should be your last answer.